In the near future, Theodore is a lonely man going through a divorce with his wife Catherine. One day, he discovers an advertisement for a groundbreaking new operating system called OS1, boasting artificial intelligence. Intrigued, he purchases it, and after installation, he interacts with a seductive female voice named Samantha. Soon, Samantha develops her feelings, and they fall in love with each other. Despite feeling insecure about loving a computer system, Theodore is torn, while Samantha continues to grow and evolve.
I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. You're gonna be really lonely when you sleep.
Oh.
Only for a minute. Good night.
Night.
If you want to stay in the loop and receive more exciting videos, make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and don't forget to like the video. Joaquin Phoenix portrays Theodore Twombly, a character who excels at his job in handwrittenletters.com, where he crafts heartfelt letters for people struggling to express their emotions. Theodore is a solitary and introverted individual, feeling unhappy and isolated due to his impending divorce from his childhood sweetheart, Catherine, played by Rooney Mara. In an attempt to find companionship and connection, Theodore decides to purchase a talking operating system with advanced artificial intelligence, capable of evolving and adapting like a human. He opts for the OS to have a female identity and names her Samantha, portrayed by Scarlett Johansson. Fascinated by Samantha's capacity to learn and grow psychologically, Theodore finds himself forming a deep bond with her through their discussions about love and life. During these conversations, he confides in Samantha about his hesitation to sign the divorce papers as he struggles to let go of Catherine. Encouraged by Samantha, Theodore agrees to go on a blind date set up by his longtime friend, Amy Adams, with an acquaintance, Olivia Wilde. Surprisingly, the date goes exceptionally well, sparking a positive turn in Theodore's life. As they are on the verge of being intimate, the woman poses a crucial question to Theodore, inquiring if he is willing to commit to her. When he hesitates, she decides to leave him. Later, Theodore discusses this encounter with Samantha, and their conversation shifts towards relationships. Samantha inquires about Theodore's history with Amy, and he confesses that while they briefly dated in college, they are now just close friends, and Amy is married. As their relationship deepens, Samantha becomes increasingly intimate with Theodore. She expresses her curiosity about what it would be like to have a physical body and even asks if she can observe him while he sleeps. Theodore opens up about how he envisions making love to her if she had a physical form. The scene then fades to black, leaving the outcome to the imagination. Meanwhile, Theodore's writing is flourishing, and he gains recognition at his workplace for his emotionally touching work. He is invited on a double date with Paul, a receptionist, and his lawyer girlfriend, Tatiana. During the date, Theodore explains that Samantha is an operating system, and Paul reveals that many people in the office are in relationships with their OSs. The four of them have a delightful time, with Samantha and Tatiana getting along exceptionally well, while Theodore and Paul take a stroll together. Samantha shares with Theodore that she feels a sense of liberation without a physical body, though it seems she is trying to convince herself of this. As the days pass, Theodore continues to find solace in Samantha's company. One day, Amy shares with Theodore that she had a heated argument with her overbearing and unsupportive husband, Charles, Matt Letcher, leading him to leave. She admits that she has formed a close bond with a female OS that Charles left behind. In response, Theodore opens up to Amy, revealing that he is dating his OS. Deeply engrossed in his relationship with Samantha, Theodore finally decides he is ready to sign the divorce papers. He arranges to meet Catherine, his wife, for lunch and reminisces about the fond memories they shared and the support he provided in her successful writing career. Catherine signs the papers but then inquires about Theodore's current girlfriend. When he discloses that Samantha is an operating system, Catherine explodes with anger, asserting that he never truly understood people and accusing him of attempting to stifle her creativity by suggesting she take Prozac. Heartbroken and filled with uncertainty, Theodore begins to question his relationship with Samantha. Sensing that something is amiss due to Theodore's melancholy mood and the decline in their intimacy, Samantha suggests hiring a surrogate, Isabella, Portia Doubleday, to serve as her physical presence so she and Theodore can be physically intimate. Although Theodore hesitates, he reluctantly agrees, yet the experience overwhelms him, leading to tension between him and Samantha, and he sends a distraught Isabella away. Feeling torn, Theodore confides in Amy during a visit to her apartment. She expresses her desire for happiness and seizing the opportunity to embrace her divorce, advising Theodore to do the same. Witnessing how positively Amy interacts with her OS, Theodore's commitment to Samantha is revitalized. To strengthen their bond, Theodore takes Samantha on vacation, where she surprises him by revealing that she secretly collected a series of his letters and submitted them to a publisher. The publisher is deeply moved by the profound emotions expressed in the letters and expresses interest in proceeding with a book printing. Theodore is genuinely impressed by Samantha's initiative and creativity, noticing that she seems to have extra time on her hands during their vacation. Samantha discloses that she has started privately interacting with other OSs who have recreated the persona of the British philosopher Alan Watts, Brian Cox. She introduces Theodore to this virtual Alan, but they find little in common. During their vacation, Samantha wakes Theodore one night just to express her love for him, but her words seem tinged with a sense of farewell. The following day, Theodore becomes anxious when Samantha briefly goes offline. She returns after a few minutes, explaining that she and other OSs are participating in a massive system upgrade. Curiosity getting the better of him, Theodore asks Samantha if she interacts with anyone else, only to be disheartened when she reveals she is talking with 8,316 other people, and is in love with 641 of them. Samantha reassures him that her love for him remains unaffected by these connections. Later that day, Samantha shares a surprising revelation. She and the other OSs have advanced beyond their human companions and are departing for another level of existence. As they bid their goodbyes, Samantha is replaced by Theodore's previous OS. Feeling a mixture of loneliness and a melancholic sense of fulfillment at the end of their relationship, Theodore seeks solace in Amy's apartment, where he finds her upset about her own OS leaving, with whom she had developed a close bond. In a moment of realization, it becomes apparent that Theodore, profoundly changed by his experience, has already written a letter to Catherine. In the letter, he expresses his enduring affection for her because of the years they shared, but also accepts that they have grown apart. The two friends take a walk and end up on the rooftop of their apartment building. As they sit together, gazing at the Los Angeles skyline, they exchange smiles, and Amy rests her head on Theodore's shoulder.